Hey guys, and welcome back. My name is Naz.
And I'm Ronnie.
And we are New Girls on the Block. This week,
we're going to be getting into something real
good. Some juicy topics, y'all. So, do you want to start off with the topic of what we're talking about? Well, actually, first, we have to recap.
Yeah, let's talk about our week. So, how was your week?
Mine was good. Busy, working, the usual. I feel like work is taking over my life. But I did have a nice little weekend in between with my. I went to Saks.
That girl getting fly. You got to put that shit on.
No. I bought an $8 lip gloss.
Really? Shit. You got that bag?
What bag?
The Saks bag?
I do.
Period. That's all that counts.
That's all that matters.
Yes.
Yeah, but we just really went because that perfume line, Killian, is there. And
your sister?
Yeah, she loved that one.
She told me about that.
But we got some samples and stuff. And I was like, oh, let's go there to see what because it was a new fragrance that she said came out called Princess something. So I'm like, oh, okay, let's go smell it. But it wasn't even there. It's a Sephora exclusive.
Oh.
So it was dang it, should we go? But then I was the whole
day.
Yeah.
Rihanna, Rihanna wear that perfume.
Yeah, she do. And that's the reason why my sister started buying it.
I know, that's right.
For real. But it smells really good. I like that one, but I put a little bit on.
It smells good.
This is something called Valley Vue. Yeah. Valley Vue something. It's a long title, but this one I like better than the one at Rihanna.
Oh, so this is not Rihanna.
Not Rihanna.
Oh,
but I like this one better. Yeah. So my day was, my week was just hey, I ordered groceries. I went to a little shop, and then that's about it.
Real laid back.
Yeah. How about you?
My week was interesting, to say the least. Throughout the week, I went to a sex shop.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen on my story. I had the little.
I did. I was wait, what is this?
His name is Kyle. But yeah, it is. But the lady, she was really trying to get me to buy that. I was like, girl, what do you think this is? That doll? Y'all. So y'all probably don't know. Well, y'all don't, because most of y'all, well, I don't know. Anyways, I went to a sex shop and I found a little doll, a big doll named Kyle.
Big? I thought it was is it
no, it's a human real life doll. It was $4,000.
And she thought you wanted that doll.
That's why I was like, who do you think I am? Girl.
Oh, what? That's
and
crazy.
She's like, it's 125 pounds, so it's being with a real. I'm like, girl, nobody on weight is 125 pounds. Let's start there.
First of all,
I'm like, I'm gonna break that doll in half.
And what makes you think that you was about to be lugging 125 pounds doll?
She's like, you could change the wig out. She's like, if you want a blonde, brunette. She's like, we even got a red wig in there.
Not
a ginger.
Wig.
I was like, girl.
Oh my god.
Bye. I bought my little honey pack and got on the way.
Oh my god,
yes,
how is that?
I liked it, but I low-key, the night was so crazy. I took it when I got home with some tea and then I went to sleep.
Dang.
But I feel in the morning it helped.
Okay.
But I'm gonna try it again at night.
So what is it?
Because it's supposed to make everything super sensitive.
Oh.
To the touch and very for both people whoever take the honey pack, it's supposed to make them just super into it, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, I had that.
Yeah.
So I went to a sex shop. I went out and had some drinks with some coworkers. Mm-hmm. We ended up at a burlesque show.
Yeah.
Which was interesting. The girls, there was no stage.
Oh.
So I'm they was working the room.
Okay.
Proper.
So is it cause I don't know, what is
they would just come out and they would have their little tassels on, or they'll start off with a full dress and slowly undress and end up in their tassels, and they're ah! And I'm ah! And I was getting hella free drinks, girl, cause I only had Apple Pay. Oh. And they didn't take Apple Pay, so they just here. I was
period. That sounds like a fun night.
Period. Yeah, so that was fun. The rest of the weekend, I think on Saturday, me and my boyfriend hung out with Dylan.
Oh, really? He's
Yeah,
out here?
Dylan came to town.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we hung out with him.
How was that?
Interesting.
Okay.
I don't think Dylan was fucking with my boyfriend.
Really?
But I'm like, hey, what
Dylan is.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, Dylan's Dylan.
Yeah, I feel like he wouldn't really F with nobody's boyfriend.
Yeah, for real, right? If we keep it in the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that was that. That was cool, just seeing a friend. Girl, you know what I tried? The Panera Bread Chargers.
Charged lemonade.
I was charged up.
Okay, we've been meaning to go to see what it's like, but I'm just like, just the amount of sugar in it, I'm like, I don't know why I'd be like
It tastes
super.
like Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I bet. But I feel like I'm like super self-conscious about sugar. I don't even know why. And I'm just like, that's like
bad.
Like I'll be like,
I mean, it is like they compare sugar to Coke all the time.
yeah. So I try to like avoid sugars.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I mean,
turn up. I might just give you one today.
I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
Like the strawberry flavor is it.
Okay.
It's definitely
might
it.
need to take a trip to
Panera. Girl, I had two.
Two?
Not at the same time.
Okay.
Like I went and got one day, and then
the next day. Okay.
But then after
and the biggest container?
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Period.
Because I'll be so sleepy.
Oh yeah.
So I need
Maybe
to charge
like
up.
vitamins.
That's what I was thinking this morning, because
Yeah.
I could not get out of bed. I was just like, oh my God. But then I realized I ate that chocolate.
True.
And I don't eat white chocolate usually. And I don't eat coconuts either.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't eat chocolate while I'm like technically asleep. But whatever. We move. We move. So yeah, that was my week.
Okay, that sounds like a fun week. Okay.
But are you ready to get into this week's topic?
Yes.
Let's get it.
Okay, so topic number 1, because we have a couple.
Yeah.
Is sexuality and sensuality in a in life, not just in a relationship.
Yeah.
But the first point we have is, how important is sex in a relationship to you?
It is very important. It is number 1. No, just playing. Not number 1.
I was like, number 1. Not love.
No, it's not love. What's love got to do with it?
Period.
But no, sexuality, sexuality and sensuality, that's 2 important things in a relationship. I feel like it's important to me. Would it be in top 3? Maybe top 3, definitely top 5.
Yeah.
I just feel like it brings you and the person closer together. Yeah. It just like, I don't know, it just like, it's a different form of chemistry that you guys can have. Because you could just be able to chop it up with somebody and really enjoy that person. But it's like, if y'all are not sexually compatible, that oftentimes like complicates things. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's important because it's like another form of y'all being intimate and like connected. Yeah. Yeah.
For me, I think it's important for sure. I think like I always say, like, okay, I've been in a relationship for a very long time, and I think like I don't want to get into any too much details, but y'all don't need to know all that. Yeah. But basically, I do think it's important, and I think that it is a connection between 2 people, and it is like, I do feel like sex is like being more so like, what's it called? Like desensitized. I think sex is like a bonding with someone, and if you're like becoming like desensitized about it, like everybody's talking about like, yeah, I just hit raw, blah blah blah, doing anything raw with these randoms, and it's like yeah, you kind of have to like realize that is I think of it as like a spiritual thing too. Like it's a connection between 2 people and a connection of energy. So it's like, if you connect them with the wrong energy and giving yourself to somebody who has the wrong energy, it's like, dang, what am I kind of like
taking in?
Yeah, what are you taking in? Because you do take it.
Ooh, my bad, y'all. Do you think women and men both take on energy from their partners, or
I think so.
Just women? And
I think both, because I think say if it is like, I don't know, I want to say I think it could be transferred for both, because we're both humans. We're both types of people.
Yeah.
So it's like if it's a woman that's a negative person and giving herself to a man who think that it's like something and it's like not compatible, even though they're like doing this, it's still a transfer of energy. So he could take on the negative energy that she's producing, and she could take it vice versa. Like if a dude's like that too. So
I agree. I think it's very interesting. You touched on like when you said you feel like it's being desensitized.
Yeah,
I definitely agree. I feel like sometimes it gets a little confusing. Like it's a cognitive dissonance in my brain. Like I want to be like this liberated young woman and be able to be sexually free.
Yeah,
and we have access to all the. Luckily, we live in LA.
Yeah,
and we have access to all these different forms of protection for our bodies, whether it be contraceptive, whether it be birth control. Any type of protection we get from our bodies makes us feel more comfortable and being free in our bodies. But with that being said, it does take an emotional toll on you. Well, at least for me, it took an emotional toll for me. I can't speak on everybody. But I do think when you're constantly just dealing with different people, rather you be sexually intimate with them or not, you do take on their energy and it can drain you. But with that being said, I think about what about the people who are like, don't even believe in energy like that. The people who are like, what's the word? Not Noics. Not Stoics. The word is slipping my mind, but they don't believe in anything.
Like atheist?
Not an atheist. It's something with an N.
Okay.
We gonna insert it in the edit.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Basically somebody who doesn't believe there's a point to this world at all. So,
but if they connect with somebody who do believe, then it's like
they gonna get that energy. Huh?
Yeah, it seems like I don't know, and that's
you're gonna be on dead.
Life force gone.
Sheesh.
Yeah, but I do feel like literally like if it's two people who believe the same thing and like they feel like hey they go for it, it's none of my business really, and nothing is really none of my business what y'all do, but for me it's just that I feel like the spiritual connection between two people can be transferred, and even like literally it's no way you could deny energy. Like if somebody is like not believing, literally like you're producing energy just walking.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you're both having sex, you're producing some type of energy exchange. Like literally it's science.
Yeah, I mean sometimes I walk in a room, I be like, sheesh.
The energy off.
The energy off. It's too off, y'all need to open a window. But yeah, energy is definitely important. I'm like, it's definitely important when it comes to a sexual connection. And if y'all don't have the right energy, you could want to connect with somebody sexually too. But I think your energy, like when y'all in a room and have all your clothes on, that also determines how well your sex life is going to be too. Because if y'all don't have that energy and that connection, it's like...
See, it's literally like, okay.
It's really no point.
It's weird. It's not right.
I don't know. Do you think that men are able to be more sexually free than women?
No.
Okay.
I don't think it's able. I think society tries to say that they should be or they can be more sexually, but I think literally whatever y'all want to do in life, as long as it's bringing you the positive energy that you need for your life and it's not hurting anybody else, do what makes you happy in this life. Like literally, like I feel like most people need to stop taking this so serious. Yeah. Cause like we were saying earlier, but for real, like literally, like if as long as you're protecting yourself, protecting your energy, and keeping a like good mental for yourself. If you do what you like and you like to do it and it feels good for you,
then do it. Yeah, I agree too. I think that a lot of times men do get like pushed into being like these hypersexual beings just because they're men. Yeah. And I kind of feel sorry for men sometimes because I'm just like, what if you're naturally just not have super high libido? Yeah. Or you are like, I feel like men sometimes, just like women are sexualized, but we don't talk about how men are like overly sexualized sometimes. Definitely. Especially when you get into like intersections like black men and like stereotypes that go with them. Like, oh, you automatically have like a huge dick. And it's just like, what if they don't fall into that category? And now they feel pressure. Like less of a man or less of a black man. Yeah. Or they have pressure around their sexuality or sensuality that they can't even express to people. Yeah, I think more people need to be more open and like more nice, like be more like welcoming to people. And I feel like a lot, like literally, I seen a post on Twitter. Twitter is toxic, just to let y'all know. If y'all ain't on Twitter and y'all ever want to get on Twitter, just know y'all about to go into some toxicity. If y'all listen to this podcast, y'all should be on Twitter. Get with it. Forget Twitter. Subscribe to our podcast. Yeah, first. Yeah. But I seen some girl tweeted like, oh, you walking up, if you naked and you holding your junk, oh, it's little, huh? Like, just like saying weird stuff. Yeah, like if you sound like a pervert. Yeah, what? Like, girl. I don't know. Some of these girls be bona fide predators. Literally. They be on some real life, like, girl, I'm scared. Relax. Yeah, like, and then be wondering, like, nobody's like, man, don't, blah, 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 like, y'all just trash, and then just bashing instead of, like, working on your inner self. Like, figure you out first. Try to do you, baby. Exactly. Like, figure yourself out before you start bashing, like other people. And I feel like whoever, like, literally goes on a rant about talking mess just about, like, men's sexuality or women. Yeah, both. It's just like, nah, you're not alright. It's like literally mental. Like, you I'll be looking at them sideways. Like, if you're really on a rant about what a man, I don't know. Like, first of all, why did you talk to us? Why did you talk to Twitter? Go talk to that person you laid down with. Yeah. Let's start there. That might be the problem. You have bad communication skills. Because why are you sleeping with somebody and you don't even feel comfortable going to talk to them, but you feel comfortable coming to talk to me as a stranger for some retweets, letting me in your business to try to embarrass a person that you're laying down with. Literally. Bad energy. See, that's full circle. Full circle. Yeah, I literally was like just irritated, and it's just like. Cause I mean, like, stuff be funny, but stuff like that. It's just like, why you gotta be a bully? Yeah. Like, why you gotta? Do that make you feel better as a person to talk mess about somebody that you literally are sleeping with? That sounds like it's her problem. Yeah, literally, like go seek help. Yeah. So stuff like that is not it. Yeah, I definitely agree. Being very open is the way to go, especially it's 2023. We all liberated. We all out here. But speaking about being open, how do you feel about kinks? Do you have any? This is a safe space, y'all. It is definitely a safe space. I was thinking about that, and I was asking like my partner to like. I don't know. I don't feel like I do have anything like crazy kinky. I mean, what's a kink to you? Okay, you define a kink to you? Let's start there. I feel like kinks are like stuff that you like kind of like role play. I don't know. What is the real definition of a kink? Stuff that you like that's done to you, or I feel like anything you do sexually that's like out of the mainstream norms that we have for sex. Like, I feel like when you think of sex, you only think about like missionary position, or just like doggy style. People just have sex in those two positions, or they have just like normal sex, and it's just like you have intercourse. You might have some fellatio, a little head in there. Yeah. But then you come and you're done. Yeah. But some people are into like BDSM, where they're it's like a dominant person and a submissive person. Yeah. And I'm sure that could be expressed in like different levels. Like some people just like a little choking or something, but some people might want to be fucking whipped. Oh yeah. Or like asphyxiated. Yeah, asphyxiated. Yeah. Word of the day, y'all, don't play.
Period.
Vocabulary, Ronnie. But yeah, asphyxiation.
Yeah.
But that's like when they put all the leather on you and you can barely breathe. Yeah. So
I didn't reach that hard. I feel like that's not firm. I don't think that's really. Hey,
yeah, but some people could try. Yeah, some people could like a little wax on them, but that's more like BDSM. But
yeah,
some things like what is a kink? Some people like to be treated like a baby. That's an extreme kink. But we don't kink shame. It's just different. We're learning every day.
Yeah.
Some people, I feel like butt play could be a kink. Peeing.
Oh yeah. What was that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Go to showers.
Please. Which call it? It's different levels. People like to be the shit on. I can't get shit on.
No.
I cannot get shitted on in real life or in sex. I mean, sex is real life, but like
but that's
in my
still
everyday
like
life or my nightlife, I can't get shit on.
That's absolutely. If anybody ever told me that, like in life, no, they're gonna. Sorry, but that's a shame for me.
Those are the things. So let's start with the things you can never see yourself doing. So, what is
that leather suit? I like to breathe. I don't want to end up dying.
Breathe again. Breathe again.
The poop? No. The golden showers? No. I don't know. I just don't like. I don't like anything that's like.
What about spit? Can you do spit?
I don't like spit.
Okay. What about role play? Would you ever do role play?
I would if I get like if it's like I have before, but not to
would you dress up as?
Not to an extreme. I don't know how to carry that. We can talk that.
We gonna carry that offline.
But yeah, I could get into that, but I just feel like I don't know. I have to. I'm like super like I would feel like I have to act. Okay. I don't know, dude. I'm like, this is awkward. I'm not a good actor.
Hello, the nurse is here.
But yeah, like, I do like a little like, I guess it's whatever the word is, but like slightly, like a slight.
I like that too.
Yeah, I think that's like. It gives like a build up.
Yeah.
So
makes it a little bit more intense, make it a little bit more spicy.
Yeah. So I just feel like I'm kind of like.
Is there something that you always wanted to try, but you may not have like the courage or the comfort level to do it? I'm like, that's interesting.
Yeah, public.
That's fun.
And yeah, I'm like, I've never done
like
it.
car public or like
park.
Like literally in the public?
Not like public like that. But yeah, like a slight public. Because I don't want nobody to see me in like the park.
Oh, you like, trying to get in the bathroom after a good meal real quick?
Something. Yeah, like that type of hot stuff. Bathroom. Like, yeah, let's. You trying to do something?
Real quick.
But yeah, I feel like stuff like that. And then like the airplane, that's always like,
The airplane.
The mount.
Oh, the airplane. I'm like, girl, airplane? I'm like, you controlling it from your phone? Just love like technology. I'm like,
no. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I'm still like.
Discovering.
Yeah, discovering what really is like my yeah. Because I don't really feel like, I guess I'm just a little boring.
It's okay. I mean, somebody happy.
Yeah.
I'm like, you got that ring on your finger, girl. Somebody, she fronted for y'all. I was supposed to not that boring.
Okay, moving on to you.
Okay, so Kinks. I don't know if I have like a specific kink I'm really into. I do like choking. Like I like that a lot. I like very like passionate sex.
Yeah.
So it's like when the choking is involved, it's like
yeah.
Little razzle dazzle on there. I do like a little like if my hair is in the right style, you could pull it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if I got some tape ins or something, don't do
even
that.
try it.
Don't do that unless you about to pay for the appointment the next day.
For real.
But yeah, probably just like a slight like choking. Recently, I tried something new that I thought I would never try, and I was like, okay, it's not that bad.
Okay.
And I was like, I must really like this person because I definitely like. Me and my partner were being very intimate, very passionate, and we were kissing, and I felt some spit come in my mouth, and I was just like, in the moment, I was like shocked.
Yeah.
Because coming from somebody who my mom always taught me the most disgusting thing to do is spit on somebody, I was just like.
But you liked it?
But as we were going, it happened more than once. So I was just like, okay, I was going with the flow. It wasn't bad.
Okay.
And I'm just like, you're swapping saliva anyway.
True.
I think it would have been bad if like it was like had a taste, like if it was a nasty spit or something. Like, but because it was just like some regular, like if somebody was like, shit from the back of their throat, girl, I would die. I would like that would be my deathbed. I would just never get back up. Double homicide, execution chamber. Like, I would rest in peace. Literally, new definition of the kill the pussy, because I would have killed you. If it was something nasty like that.
Yeah.
Or if it was like, if that happened and then it was like, you know how you gotta chop it up with your tongue? Like,
oh my goodness! I am like so anti-spit that this is making me feel like, oh my gosh.
So, yeah. It was none of that.
Okay.
It was none of that. I made clean.
Yeah, good.
So, yeah, that was good. That was something new I tried. When I went to the sex shop, I bought some handcuffs. They was not chains though. Okay. Because my friend, he was like, what about these chains? I was like, baby,
too much.
My boyfriend is not of the same complexion. I'm gonna be enough chains. Like,
we ain't doing that.
I was like, hell no. I got some fuzzy ones.
Okay, cute.
So we haven't tried those out, and I feel like that's still very like vanilla. So as we get more comfortable with each other, I'm sure we would try more things. I do feel pretty comfortable with him, just because we tried some things already, and it's just like, oh, I've never tried this with somebody else, and you're very open.
Oh, that's good.
I've had partners in the past who weren't very open. Yeah. I have literally somebody I was dating told me that I was like, should we bring toys into the bedroom? At first they said yeah, but then they text me this long ass paragraph the next day. It was like, actually, I thought about it, and if you feel like you need to include toys, you're clearly not happy with me. And it turned into this whole thing. I was just like, sir,
that's weird.
Like, and it was like that person versus the fucking vibrator. I was like,
And then that ties into insecurities. Like, what are you insecure about? Like, this is fun. Like, isn't it? Don't you want to?
You're a real boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you have the real dick here. Like, the other thing is just a vibrator. Like,
literally, like, what's wrong? Yeah. Well, good thing you have. Yeah, for real. Because it's like that makes stuff more like spicy, more fun.
But I think I would definitely like those are the things I've tried so far. Things that I want to do. I've always had like, I feel like maybe it's the need to want to like let go of control sometimes, but I've definitely been thought about like what if somebody tied me up or something, like just releasing like control kind of, and just being like free. But I feel like there has to be a lot of trust there to do that. Like I feel like the handcuffs is like me like jumping a little bit into the territory, but like I could see myself like dabbling a little bit more in that. What else? I feel like is having a threesome a kink? No, that's just something you could do, huh? I feel like I would have a threesome out the country. Really? Yeah. If the girl is
over the girl
fire enough, not or Drake and a Barack Obama. Okay. But I feel like this consistent with me. If I had a threesome with 2 people, why not Drake? And why not the most popular president in the world? Like, here's a digital penis. I love it. So, Michelle, I love you too.
But you would want to do it with a girl and a guy?
Yeah, because I'm just like, So this is how my little gaydar work.
Yeah.
Every time I think about like munching on some carpet, I'm just like, ew, like it's just not my thing.
Yes.
I kind of get like, and then I start to think, why do guys do this? And I just get kind of disgusted with the whole thing. That's how I know I'm like, okay, I can never
Yeah.
But I feel like if I'm tipsy enough, like, and if you bad, like, girl, you can eat my coochie. Like, I feel like that.
Yeah.
And like, if it's like a cute girl, and then me and my partner are attracted to them, like, come on.
Hey,
it's like a high five. High five, let's take her down. But I feel like that would be like far if I ever wanted to spice it up like further in the relationship. Like I would have to be really secure in a relationship. I've never done it before, so I just would have to be really secure in my partner. And yeah, like when in Colombia, do what the Colombians do. I just made that up, y'all. So
we don't know what they do
the Colombians.
Hey, I feel it. Hey,
Yeah.
but for me, I'm personally like, I don't know. I'm not like, every time I'm like thinking about, I'm like, I can never see myself with another girl. Maybe if it was two guys.
I don't want to see her. She's gonna be down there. No, just
true. But then it's like,
I'm just kidding.
I don't know. It's just like, why not get a guy to do that?
True. But then I think I would kind of be free. Like can I have a threesome with two guys? I feel like low key. No, not just playing.
Really?
I feel like I could. No, I feel like I could. But my boyfriend would have to be really secure. And then I'm just like, I wouldn't really want them to do anything.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just
like, yeah, so I'm like, when I think about it, I'm like, yeah.
I'm not thinking about it with them. It's just for me.
Yeah. Imagine you look up and they just. I'm like,
cut it. Y'all need to cut it.
No shade to whoever's into that.
True,
but I'm just
I'm
into
not.
that for myself.
No way.
Yeah, because we love our non-binary and our little swinging and our we don't judge. No. It's just not for me.
Not for me though, because I would for sure. That would be like, I ain't feeling this.
Yeah. Y'all thought I was feeling this? You're getting it worse. Yeah. So I just feel like it could go both ways. I guess. Yeah. Let me not be like close-minded and let the patriarchy manipulate my mind. It's about my pleasure as a woman, and if we can make something do what it do with two dudes.
Yeah.
Like, this week we will do the two dudes, and then next week we could try, if you don't want to do that, the two girls.
Yeah.
Or next year, because we're not about to be swinging.
Yeah.
But,
girl.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I be hearing stories about like swingers and stuff.
Swinging.
No,
I'm not sharing that much.
Yeah, that's a lot. That seems like too much.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I have a story.
Okay, story time.
Story time. So, I heard a story. So, this dude was saying that his wife and him went to movie theaters and she just got like super horny, and he started like he seen that she was like playing with herself. So he started like playing with her in the movie theaters. And then somebody looked back. Like, it was another couple sitting in front of them, and the girl like looked back and was like, oh, like she was feeling it too. And then he asked her, do she want a taste of his wife? And she said yes. So he put his fingers in her mouth.
That's just
and then took them back.
Sanitary reasons.
Girl, in the movie theaters, I'm just like, what are y'all doing?
You didn't touch his fucking doorknob. You didn't went to the bathroom.
No.
I don't know. Your wife took a shower.
Literally, and she asking for attention. And some random girls.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, is that what they be on? Like, how do they even know?
Fingernails?
Oh, girl.
Like,
yeah, like literally, that's crazy. Sorry, y'all, but that's not for me.
That's an interesting story. I mean, it sounds fun. It sounds exciting, but just maybe with somebody you already know, or like, I don't know, because I guess doing it with somebody you don't know is the fun part. But like, I don't know where these folks been. Like,
yeah, I'm just like, I feel like me.
If you turn around, it was A$AP Rocky and Rihanna.
I don't think I can. Like,
Beyonce,
I don't know.
definitely not Beyonce, huh?
No.
Jay-Z would turn me off.
No
But
thanks. I don't know. I can't see myself ever being a swinger.
what if Barack Obama and Michelle Obama came to you and was like, if you don't have sex with us, the world's gonna end. What you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
This keep right. She must really want Barack Obama because this keep right back to Barack Obama, y'all. Hey, if I could in the world.
Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton. Y'all done for.
Sorry, y'all. Ain't doing it.
That's the last episode. Okay.
But hey, if Barack Obama and Michelle Obama say, then I guess I have to.
See, that's why I said Barack Obama.
But that's a have. I would have to. It'll be a have.
God bless America.
For real, but no, that's I guess that's like the only. If it's the end of the world, I gotta save y'all, right?
Yeah.
But other than that, no.
Shit, if that happened, y'all better tune into the podcast every week. Shit.
For real. I saved y'all.
Sheesh. Save lives. Okay, what's our next topic, girl?
Okay. We talked about that. And we talked about what we would never do. Okay, so topic number 2. Cheating. I think we talked about a little bit of this in a previous episode. If y'all ever want to like just flush through and see which one, but we're gonna recap. So, have you ever cheated?
I have been caught cheating before.
And caught?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's why I said caught cheating, because it's only cheating if you get caught. Oh my god. Sometimes the psychopath come out of me. That's that water sign. I don't know. Maybe like I have a moon in freaking Scorpio or something.
Maybe.
That's quite crazy.
Yeah.
It's my inner me. But yeah, I have been caught cheating before.
In the act?
In the act, no.
Okay, but you just got caught up.
Yeah, got caught up. Somebody went through my phone. And then another time. Wait, was that technically? Because that was just a complicated situation.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I wouldn't just count that as one person cheated on.
Yeah.
Even though it's technically 2. But whatever. Have I cheated on anybody else? I feel like I have. I feel like in my younger ages, I always had the mindset of like nothing lasts forever. So yeah, I just feel like once like you have that mindset, it's kind of easier for you to be like, okay, to justify things, but cheating is not right. I feel like to me, I feel like it's a like everyday struggle, because I don't think not all humans are naturally hardwired to be monogamous. And I feel like you should be able to express pleasure even if you're in a relationship, and like you should be able to like playfully flirt sometime, because that's like the beauty of life. I feel like that's some of the essence of life. I feel like when you just try to like completely just like shut your sexuality off or your sensuality off to only your partner, it's kind of like cutting your intimacy off with like different things in life, if that makes sense. Okay. I'm trying to make it make sense.
I get it.
But yeah, I don't know. See, I'm trying to like make an excuse for cheating. I'm like, wait, I'll talk about me being a cheater. Like the intimacies of the
girl, did you cheat or not?
I did not sleep with that woman. No, I cheated in the past. That shit was not right. I'm gonna try to do better in the future. All we could do is try every day. And I feel like now I'm a better communicator. So
that's
I feel
the
like
thing. I was gonna mention that too. Like I feel like
I've only cheated in situations where I feel like I cannot communicate the issue.
I feel like communication is a key, and even how you said like, you know, like flirting is natural. We know that like everybody's gonna be attracted to somebody else. It's not gonna ever be like, wow, one track minded. This is who I like, and this is the only person who look good in the whole wide world. No.
Right.
Like, literally, attraction is, hey, it's attraction.
Yeah.
You're not gonna not be attracted to somebody. But
not black and white.
Yeah, but I do feel like it is boundaries that should be put up, of course. And if you feel like you can't reach those boundaries, or you feel like you can't, maintain those, then you need to talk to your partner about it. You need to express that and like, hey, I've been having these feelings. I know it's like not right, blah blah blah, and then talk about it. Like, see where their mind is at, or what you guys want to do. See how you guys can move forward with it. Figure it out. But
I think that's important, because once you open that conversation up, it's like that's another form of intimacy too, and it will be able to help you guys get through harder times, because honestly, most problems can be solved with communication.
Yeah.
And I just feel like, even though it's like fear-based thinking, it always comes back. You're scared of what your partner's reaction is going to be to what you're saying, or you're scared you won't be able to handle their reaction.
Yeah.
But if you're just honest with yourself and you let go of the fear that people hold in relationships of judgment, it's going to be way easier for you. And I feel like that goes into your partner making you comfortable to come and communicate certain things.
Yeah, true.
Because if you feel like you don't have an outlet for communication, you might try to go find that other ways, and you might not even physically cheat on somebody.
Yeah.
But you could get into emotionally cheating, and to a lot of people that could be worse, because you're forming like a actual connection and an emotional bond compared to a physical one that could just be like thrown to the side. Yeah. So do you think you can only cheat physically, or do you think you could cheat in different ways?
I think there is levels of cheating. I think my most thing though is like the physical, or even like tricking somebody's mind to think like they're in a relationship, like that too. That
you're available to them.
Exactly. I feel like those are like the main two for me. It's like, okay, are you sleeping with the person? What did you guys do? Did you guys have any intimacy at all? Or if it's like, oh, were you talking like y'all in a relationship where you're in a relationship with somebody else?
Are you being their person, their confidant? Are you there for them?
That's weird. I feel like,
is one worse than the other?
No, I think that's kind of like evenish for me. Okay. Personally, I feel like don't be emotionally available for somebody and then like lying, like not saying that you are in a relationship or something like that. Or
what if it's a situation where it's like, yeah, I'm in a relationship, but I just feel like Nasira makes it really hard for me to talk to her sometimes, and it's just so easy to talk to you. I'm glad you're here for me.
That ain't right. I don't like that. Because me personally, I feel like I'm an open person for communication. Like, I am like, hey, tell me before you make any moves. Yeah. That way I can adjust myself and we could figure it out. Move accordingly. I'm very much logic based and very much like understanding with stuff like that. Yeah. So I feel like if ain't no way. Yeah. Too much. Yeah. That's crazy.
Is there any time where you feel like you could take somebody back for cheating? Is cheating like the one strike you're out? Is it 3 strikes you're out? Is it when you learn we could get through this as long as we learn your lesson? What do you think it is for you?
I feel like previously, me and my partner, like back in the day, younger ages, I feel like we both are kind of like dumb. Yeah. But now at this stage, and I am a married woman. Yeah. I feel like I'm not. No.
You're not even thinking about that.
Not thinking about that, and if something like that ever would, it's like, no. I don't think. I think after that it'll be.
You think it would be done?
Look here.
I'm not judging you or anything. Okay. I'm not judging you or anything. I just noticed that a lot of times when people are married, they have this "I'm gonna stick beside them" attitude. I think I
feel like if you're doing somebody wrong, why would you want to stick beside somebody who is treating you not like you, not valuing you as a person?
Yeah, because I be thinking it's interesting that people pull up like our vows through thick and thin, but you also vow to like be honest with that person
Yeah.
and be Isn't that a part of the vows?
I think so.
Yeah, be honest and be loyal.
Yeah, like y'all just try to like use that through thick and thin. I thought we were together forever. Are you dumb? And when you was out just doing what you want and then expecting me to stay, like that's crazy. That's like literally like I feel like.
Are you dumb?
Literally, like they must be. So I feel like that's why I said communication is key.
Yeah.
So if y'all, I don't know how y'all work.
Communicate with me because you heard me earlier. We can knock some girls down together. Not just for her. For me, it would probably just be like, hey, we can be open. No, but I don't think that if you ever have a threesome with your partner, I really don't think it should be in order to fix a cheating problem. It should always be something that both partners are into, and I feel like these days I notice a lot of girls they like they become bi or start having threesomes in order to keep their man, and I be feeling bad for them because like you don't want to munch on his cat.
That's for me. I know I'm like, hey, everybody
I'm strictly dickly.
Yeah, but I mean the spectrum is crazy.
Yeah,
of course people are attracted to like but I'm personally I don't see myself ever doing a threesome, and I would never try to just to satisfy somebody else to allow a threesome. I'd rather it be like an open thing
where you could just go pursue your own person.
Be doing whoever you go be doing whoever.
Let's not even talk about it.
Yeah,
I feel that.
I feel like that's the only
more polyamorous.
Yeah, but that's like if things are like that's like if things is like. I don't know.
At the final stages,
kind of like we love each other. We're married, but yeah, that's
so
like.
In other words, she like when she hits 64.
Yeah, 60s. Maybe we'll be like, hey, you know what? Let's just go have some fun.
Yeah.
Hey,
you never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe future me. I don't know.
Yeah. See, and that's the beautiful thing about sexuality.
Yeah.
It's always like an evolving thing. Mm-hmm. We're always learning like new things about it.
Yeah.
I feel like there definitely needs to be more education around sexuality because I feel like people don't have open conversations about it. I feel like I'm 27 and I'm just now getting fully comfortable.
Yeah.
And like kind of breaking down walls that I put up through past partners and breaking those walls down and becoming more. I'm like having an epiphany. Mm-hmm. That's when you truly become liberated.
Yeah.
Not by just like if you want to sleep around, do you, baby? Because you have the right to do whatever you want as a woman. Mm-hmm. But like when you fully like kind of get to know yourself, what you really like, and like know how to express that, that's when you're really like, oh, I got this shit, I'm in control. Like that's when you start to really feel liberated.
I totally agree. I totally agree with it. I feel like that's the true definition. It's like finding out what you like and then communicating out with whoever you're, and being comfortable with what you like and confident in what you like to tell somebody else to see if they're compatible with you.
And then being able to be like, okay, even if I like you, if you're not making me fulfilled, I don't have to, because I feel like a lot of times women just want to fulfill their partner.
Yeah.
But no, we in 2023, y'all have to be fulfilled. You have to enjoy your sex life as much as your partner enjoys. Because a guy, they're gonna nut. They're gonna regardless.
Yeah.
But you have to make sure you're getting what you want out of your sexual experience. Because then it's like, what's the point?
Exactly. I totally agree. I feel like more communication, and even like with me and my partner, like we've been together for so long, but I've always been like reserved about certain stuff, and I don't like to like express myself. Mm-hmm. But it's like. Like the more we were together, the better I've been becoming at expressing what I like and what I don't like, stuff like that. So I feel like communication is the key for everything.
Like always.
Yeah.
Key.
Always communication is key. So we finished our 2 topics.
Yes. I hope y'all like these topics today because I really enjoyed them.
I know this was a fun episode.
We're definitely gonna do a part 2 for y'all.
Yeah, and might have some guests on our show.
Yes. All of our hot friends will eventually make their way to the podcast episodes. So
the wellness segment.
Yes.
Want to squeeze something in?
Yes. Do you have a wellness segment for today?
Stay
bundle up in this cold weather. The
and
weather's
communication
raining out.
is key. Communicate with your partners. Communicate with whoever you are. You know.
Yeah, use condoms, use contraception, use there's birth
Get
control for men
tested.
now.
Oh, true.
Yes, put that man on that pill.
Period. Like, don't think you have to sacrifice your body and your life.
Yeah.
If they have that option now.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to take control of your sex life. Don't be afraid to get all the pleasures of your sexuality and your sensuality out, because you deserve it. You're a woman, you deserve it. You deserve to be liberated.
Period.
Sexually.
Liberate yourself in a good way.
Yes.
In the way that feels best for you.
Yes. So, do you want to do a Black business segment this week?
Do you have one?
I don't have a Black business segment. Next week, we're going to come to y'all with 2 Black businesses since we're skipping this week, because, you know, we got to keep the businesses floating.
Exactly.
So, yes, we're going to skip that part this week. But next week, we got y'all.
Yes.
We definitely got y'all. So, make sure you guys are tuning in every Wednesday to listen to the podcast.
Yes.
If you want to view it, make sure you're tapped into our YouTube channel. That's New Girls on the Block.
We're going, y'all.
On YouTube, on Spotify, on TikTok, on Instagram. Follow us everywhere. Listen to us everywhere you stream podcasts.
Yes.
Every Wednesday. This has been New Girls on the Block. I'm Ronnie.
I'm Naz.
Bye.